Woo! What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Pliyo, and today we are back again with Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis. Thank you for coming. Let's go. Today, my plan is to continue playing the second anniversary. I'm gonna be sharing this stream with some friends. I'm gonna be sharing the stream. Let me check. Let's go. Yeah, I'm going to be sharing this in a second. So 1 second. Sharing. So yeah, just gonna share this with some friends. Basically Twitter, honestly, that's the friends. Going live another day, playing second anniversary of Ever Crisis. Let's play the story together, shall we? Right, post. Right, so basically, like, I have a few things to do on Ever Crisis. Let me check everything's fine. Yep, cool. So what was my plan? My plan was, first of all, to complete the tower, which I think I'm really close to. As you can see, I'm only missing the last tower for Cloud, and that should be the easier one, right? Because Cloud is the hero. And then I wanted to play the story with you all. This is like kind of like the warm-up. The tower is the warm-up. So let's see if I have tower 1 ready. There you go. Oh, this has changed a lot, right? Since the last time that I played. What would be the best team now these days? So this is like physical, non-elemental. Well, maybe we can play full-on physical without bothering about anything else. I think when I made this team, I just wanted to make sure that I have something that will work in all the towers. So I don't, yeah, like, look at this. Kind of like plenty of, we have Leviathan. Let's put satellite beam. Welcome to the channel, everyone. If you like this type of thing, as I always say, consider throwing a like and subscribe. Right, so let me see. Right, so that's the team. We're gonna put the Memoria so that we have something to here. Very nice. All right. Oh, I'm not showing my screen. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. So time to play. So the towers should be done fairly quickly, I think. By the way, I have been trying Silver and Blood, and I honestly, if they will release a PC client that is like a proper PC client that I don't need to install emulators, you will see me playing Silver and Blood, maybe. I'm also looking for Duet Abyss. Duet Night Abyss. That's such a fantastic game. I'm so relieved that I have moved past Ethereal Start, but let's not throw any shade to the game. Like, the game has so much potential still, and I will love the game to succeed. You know, it's just like the time invested in a game that is PvP. It was just so high for me. But having said that, I have had really good fun, and I have met really fantastic people playing Ethereal Stars. But you know, like, an end has a start. I love editors, by the way. I don't know if you know. Yo, hi Pliyo, what are you missing from second anniversary content? That's a really good question. So the key thing that I'm missing. Welcome back with Pliyo. Welcome back to the channel. How you doing? How are you? How are you? So the key thing that I'm missing. Well, in terms of completing content, I need to complete the tower. In terms of like my own expectations, the key thing that I'm missing is two slots for brands, and honestly, a mini game, whatever that is, like maybe Queen's Blood, or maybe drawing chocobos with Marlene, or maybe chocobo races, or I don't know, anything, to be honest, because I think it was such a good opportunity to introduce a mini game of whatever, like a new mode. I like that we have the max damage challenge, but we have had that for quite some time. So like something new would have been good, to be honest. That's my opinion. Other than that, I'm excited about Sephiroth, even though it's not the unit that I was expecting. But I'm excited. It's the legendary swordsman, and we're gonna play the story together. So we are gonna see, because I haven't played the last 2 chapters, I think. So we will see how that goes. All right. Should I go full damage or should I try to break the... Bonjour. Buenos días, señor Pliyo. Hello, comment ça va? How are things? AC events should have been different. Yeah, in my head, I like the Advent Children idea. What I was missing is to play with the chibis, right? Like Chibi Cloud walking around in a dungeon that is Advent Children-like. That would have been fantastic, in my opinion, of course. I think I missed that. I thought that was such a missed opportunity to do something else. Because just playing the movie felt like a bit weak in a way. Or for example, like fighting Kadash and the other guy, right? I always forget the 3 names, right? But fighting them, we get to fight Sephiroth, which was fun. But fighting them would have been fantastic. Maybe like in the same way that they did the Turks, that they were 3 people, so they could have introduced new skins, put them in the Turks, like in the Turks mechanics, and do something fun like that, right? So 3 bosses that you need to fight at the same time, where maybe Cloud is mandatory. Yeah, ça va bien, Monsieur Pliyo? Je suis très bien. I don't speak much French, but thank you for coming. Merci beaucoup. I only know how to say stupid things in French, so like saperlipopet and a few other things that will get my channel in trouble. I love the language. I agree. We need the Chibi Advent Children, and we need to be able to battle more than just Bahamut Sin. Yeah, exactly. Like we fight against Bahamut, and we fight Sephiroth. But I thought it would have been a big opportunity. But let's see. Have you pulled yet? Deriam. Have you pulled yet? Yes, I have indeed. So I max Obiten the fire weapon because I wanted Sephiroth to do fire because it's the signature move, like burning cities is his thing. And then the other one, it feels exciting, the other weapon, but then I don't have the pulls. I'm waiting for Tifa. I got like 1 copy of the Sword from Cloud, but I'm not really interested in that weapon yet. I want to see first Tifa. Honestly, Tifa I will get to Orbit 10. I think I'm almost certain it's gonna be fantastic. And then I might, don't know, then I might go for Sephiroth Ultimate Weapon or something like that. What about you all? How are your pulls looking? How's your luck going? I just realized I don't even have the right ultimate weapon on Tifa, but this feels easy enough. One escalation per enemy from AC will... Wow! 1 escalation per enemy. That would have been amazing. Fever! everyone that says Fever is one of the OGs. Sadly, I did not get Cloud Ultimate Weapon. I got OB5 for the Fusion Sword. Well, OB5 is really good because then it's only one more and you have OB6, which is gonna be super powerful. Oh, I can see that I'm dying. Okay, let's kill this. I think I need to tweak the Tifa's weapon to bring some elements. Maybe. Potentially. I put the third page and OB6 Cloud only with Sparts. OB4 Fire, OB3 Kiko, but no Ultimate Weapon. I pull on page 5 or 6. 5. Page 5. Yeah, and then I have. Let me check Cloud because now I'm curious. So I think Cloud is only. Fusion Sword. Oh, I got OB3. Okay, OB3. I didn't think I had so many. OB3. That's pretty good. Full throttle. Can I max? So brave. Well, I really wanted. This is all because I wanted the fire weapon OB10. So I wanted to have one of those at least. No, not this Sephiroth. Not this Sephiroth, the other Sephiroth. Yeah, this is my situation right now. So I got Shiranui, OB10. Well, actually, I got it OB12 for some reason. Then Kikuichi Monji, OB2, right? And that's it. And then all the rest came somehow. So I'm not disappointed by this. I like this. I can build this one with parts slowly, and at some point it will get to OB6. This weapon is fascinating. Like, this is really powerful. But hi Lily, Ohio. How are you? So we have 2 more towers, and then the warm-up will be over, and then we can go to the story. It's gonna be quick, right? Let's change some water elementals so Tifa can explode them. I think Aqua Splash. Yeah, something like this. And what is this doing? Physical and magic ward. Let's go for Bahamut. This one, or should I be using something else? I don't want to think too much about this. Maybe this one. What did Tifa do? But we likely only pity Ubu. Ultimate weapon for Cloud, as much as I think Seth is better. I think Seth is... Well, I think Seth has a catch, which I don't think we are discussing enough. And the catch is that in paper, it looks freaking dope, and it is. But you need to be careful with Sephiroth, because if he gets hit, right, then the stream gets shorter, right? So that could be tricky. It's something that we need to manage. So then I think Cloud is extremely powerful with his ultimate weapon, to be honest. It's fantastic. I'm a sleeping human right now. What I don't understand is why OG Sephiroth got so few weapons. I did not decide to pull for the recolored outfit. I will wait until they give him something that shows they actually put effort in. Yeah, my only guess is that they are aware that Sephiroth is power creeping, right? It's power creeping fire and water. He's now the best DPS on 2 elements. So then 2 elements depending on if it's physical or fire or magical, but 2 elements, right? So I think that's what's the thinking, because they are afraid that. They are afraid. I think that's why that they don't want to break the game. That's my thinking here, so that they can sell. So that they can sell more weapons in the future. That's my thinking. For my account, Sephi is not as developed as Cloud, which is why I will choose Cloud. Yeah, exactly. And that's the problem with new units. It's really hard to build them. It's really hard to make. That's why I wanted one weapon, OB10, and then all the rest could come later. I think this guy is gonna kill me. I didn't bring anything to break these seals. All right, let's get hit. Maybe I should. I have many water weapons I could bring. This should be really easy, to be honest. Will I survive? Oh, it's coming! Oh, easy, easy. Right. So let's choose the fight with non-elemental. Plus, let's do a bit more of water. I don't doubt that Sephiroth is going to get 3 more banners in the next 4 months. I think so, at least. That's my bet. 3 more banners in the next 4 months. Because it was the same with Vincent, right? When Vincent was released, there was such a hype, and honestly I love it. But he got so many banners, right? Banner after banner. So I think the similar thing is going to happen with Sephiroth. I mean, that's my prediction. I'm calling it. My biggest problem with the dev is what they say about Before Crisis, saying something like, it has too many playable characters. It could be a whole other game. The laziness is off the charts. So, like, yes, I agree. I think they have the talent to create fantastic stories with these people. And it's just about prioritizing the right things. So I don't think they are prioritizing the right things. So whenever we see events, they are mostly copy and paste and stuff. And I would love to see them investing effort on that story, because that will be the real value add here. And I think that will be the real thing that will attract players to the game, because this is the story, right? It's the story what we all love. Oh yeah, I could auto all of them. You will have no problem. Yeah, I think I will have no problem if I do the things right, but I didn't bring the right team. Which is like different kind of problem. But like, I'm sure we can manage. Hey, Kiwakichi! How you doing? I heard someone said devs confirmed there will not be another OG Seph until next year. Until next year. Sheesh. That's crazy. I think that's crazy because it will be a missed opportunity not to release at least one banner in the half anniversary and potentially something else. I should have brought some water damage to this party. But non-elemental seems to work. Oh no! Okay, can I do thunder against thunder? No, it's not gonna work. Okay, let's retry. This should be really easy. Come on. Yo! What's up? J-Ro. Before Crisis was one of the games that really went full in for Ever Crisis. Yeah, Before Crisis needs to be here. Yeah, Before Crisis should be the thing that we should be talking about, I think, in general, like a lot more. All right, let's do the water one. Let's put it in the primary slot, actually. And what else can we do here? So, like a water material? Like that? Yeah. Does he has any... Oh. Magical. And what is this? Magical. Yeah, why not? Like, whatever. Anything goes, right? This should be easy. What is this? Physical defense decrease. Provoke and Veil. Okay, let's use this one. Let's use this one. Right, and then Tifa, she's bringing magical water. I don't even remember if this fight is magical or... But we don't care, right? That's not the problem. Feather something, right? So then it's like magical defense decrease, water damage increase. Sure, all of that. Really good. Really good. Let's try again. So, There are actually 13 playable characters in the game. So imagine so many stories that we could have. Nothing much, my guy. Yo! At least a story, even if they don't give us playable characters, there are only maybe 2 that would make sense to be playable anyway. Bell and Zeng. Yeah, at least a story, right? Like, at least a story. At least the story. I'm keep bringing the wrong ultimate weapon from Tifa. By the way, good you are back. Yeah, likewise. Thank you for coming. Today, auto formation Lord surely can also make it. Yeah. I will try out. I mean, it could be auto now. Now that we have the right weapons, as you can see, now it's like really dying. So Cloud is gonna kill it by himself. You need water debuff for Barret. Oh, it's true. I could be bringing that, but I don't think we need it. This is gonna be fine as soon as. So it's gonna, Cloud is gonna kill it by himself mostly. We're gonna tank this one. It's gonna probably hit Tifa or something, and then that's it. We just need to put a water weapon there. Oh, look at this! So much damage. Oof! Almost dead. Almost dead. Oof! That was scary. We pop and then we go. Yeah, I like that these fights are not really complicated because they give you access to the levels. At the same time, I would love to see more permanent content being difficult, to be honest. Like, and one of the... No, I don't want this. One of the problems that I see in the game is that they are still releasing all these escalation fights, which makes sense. But they are not releasing towers that are exciting. Right, what am I doing? So, story... So, Will of the Ancients and the First Soldier. Should we go here first? Yeah, I guess I didn't need. I guess I didn't need water debuff. All right, let's play this one. Masamune Trials. Yeah, leveling is not content. I mean, leveling somehow is content, but it's not the most exciting content ever, right? Leveling is just like almost like a chore in a way. Oh, I'm missing some Sephiroth. Okay, cool. No worries. Story, and here we go. So the new story is coming in a month, right? So this is just catching up. This is not the new. So most of you, I think every one of you will have played already, but I haven't. So that's the idea. I know you are there. Who is that? Who is calling? Escalation is a good question. I think I am in level 15. I tried level 20, and I think I'm really close to make it, but I was playing on my phone, really close to fall asleep, and there was a moment where I was saying, I'd rather wait a day and then try again. I'm sorry about the necklace. Oh, yeah, I remember this. This is Glenn, right? I feel really bad, Not a day goes by, I don't regret it. So this is Glenn voice in Sephiroth, right? In Sephiroth head. Have not seen clears for level 40, only level 30. I mean, 30 feels already like a super powerful thing to achieve. I think I might be able to get it to 25, maybe 23 if I push. But honestly, that level of content, it will only interest me if the content was going to stay for at least 3 months or more, so that I could make a guide. But because it's only 40 days or something, then it's like so much FOMO that I don't enjoy the escalation. So I like to do level 20 and then dip and go away. But I appreciate that they are bringing these kind of challenges. It's just like, for me personally, they last such a short time, like they are so quick in a way, even though it's 40 days. But I don't know. I would love to see that staying so that we can see ourselves progressing, and we can see ourselves progressing, and we can see ourselves trying more and more and more. I think that would be better for me personally, especially on those mega difficult fights that maybe they require a new banner or 2 or 3 or 4. I did 25. You can easily do it too. Nice. To be fair, the only thing worth doing past 30 is just to get the new titles to level 50. To level 50! I would be happy if they had a weekly CPU-generated dungeon that could be either normal, hard, and very difficult, and depending on which level, depends on how many visits, such as 50, 100, or 200. A weekly boss that is random will be fun, like over the weekend or something, like a weekend boss. That will be fun. By the way, you and Ryder did an awesome collaboration video, and actually downloaded it and listened to it. And like, oh, that's amazing, man! Thanks a lot. Ryder is such a fantastic human being, and it was a pleasure to have him over on the podcast. I'm trying to reach out to other people now. I'm trying to, I mean, of course, Ryder as well, but like I would love to do 3-person or 4-person podcast next time. I'm just planning when it's going to be, because my agenda is going to be crazy during the next 2-3 months. We heard his voice clear as day, as if he was right there with us. Oh, okay. Yeah, I fully agree. It was not worth it. Was thinking more for people who want to test flex builds. The new combo escalation is quite challenging in the highest level, but also it is good to have something tough. Yeah, I agree. It's fantastic to have something difficult. My point is more that I would love for that thing to stay, not to go away. So that then when if I put an effort doing a guide, then the guide will be useful for at least 9 months or 6 months, not like 40 days, which is a bit less than 2 months. Yeah, that's my only opinion. But that's me, because I like to cover the game from a kind of content perspective. But the game, the challenges are fantastic. So, we took a breather to digest all this strangeness. And when we were done, we went after all that mysterious voice that rang out again. Let's go. All right, if anything happens, remember we have your back. Oh, yeah, I remember Alisa being super sus. And Alisa would have been a fantastic playable character as well. Come on, Sephiroth, can you hear me? Do you think we will see adult Glenn in the future? An adult Angel, right? Because since they have opened the door to adult Sephiroth, I'm honestly intrigued. Also, this outfit is probably one of the best outfits in the game, hands down. What are you doing here? I will tell you later. Rosen went deeper into the cave. Right. Something's gotten into him. Maybe he's been alone for too long. Speaking of going deeper into the cave, I don't know if any of you is watching... And this is such a curveball. Oh, by the way, my face is always in the middle. Sorry for that. Such a curveball, but I don't know if any of you is watching Alien Earth, but I'm having such a good time watching it. The concept of like going deeper into a cave reminded me of the TV series. Fully agree. It was not worth it. I was queried on Ryder's Discord for co-op. Ryder's Discord is a fantastic community. I plan on trying to get higher. I just bet 30 yesterday, but in no rush to go higher. 30, man! Smashing it. Been working on the Salmon Fury content. Oh yeah, I haven't even tried the salmon content. I'm really trying to enjoy the content. Right? Trying to find my own pace. I think more like Adult Angel and Genesis. Yes, I have seen your videos. Yeah, man. Right, so let's see. Matt and Lucy are looking for him. Mind giving us a hand? It's really weird that Glenn will come to ask for a hand, right? Wait. Who is Rosen? But Rosen is the guy that we killed, right? A friend of Glenn's. Isn't Rosen the guy that we killed? 1 second. Rosen, Ever Crisis. A friend I killed. Yeah, a friend I killed! Exactly! What? What's going on? Why is Glenn even... But everybody saw Glenn, right? Okay, this is very interesting. I love this story. I love debating this story with Lily and Edward. You know, like, I'm so lucky to have some friends that love to theory craft about the game. How come Glenn is here? Is he real, or is Genova playing? I don't understand Rosen. Even now, he said being the last survivor of Radore made him like me, but I still don't get it. I do know one thing though. He was a threat to me. He was a threat to you. Sorry, that was really funny. How can anyone be a threat to Sephiroth? What do you mean? How can it be a threat to you, dude? You want to take a break here? You really like this place, don't you? I don't think that's even possible. I thought Sephiroth is freaking drunk. Don't you think? How is this guy gonna be a threat to Sephiroth? Now that the reactor is being built, I think our mission is pretty much done. No harm in slacking off a bit, right? The smoke signals shift into so many shapes. I could watch them forever. They let us break the weather too. And Rosen is the one sending them. I'm hoping that the conclusion will be shoot at least 2 more chapters so we have a nice bit of content like the end of episode 1. Yeah, for me, the more content we have, with quality content, like, I just don't want a sausage machine. I want good quality content, even if they need to go slower. We're the only one looking at them these days. We better not let him down. Guessing we will be having another 3-hour combo later, normal. For sure. Like, I mean, only this point of like Sephiroth thinking that anyone in the world, anyone in the world could defeat. Like I was reading this thing about the Ultimania, right? And then in the Ultimania, they said that everybody knew that Sephiroth was the best freaking soldier ever. So like, how the best soldier ever is gonna fear? And wow, interesting. I don't think it's a good idea to get too involved with the enemy. Yeah, I mean. I think the fact that everyone can see Glenn means nothing in this game lore, because Genova seems to be able to create illusions that everyone sees, not just one person. Yes. So I think I agree. I think what it means then is that Genova is playing. And so then, if that's the case, that could mean something, right? So then, Rosen helped us. He let us stay with him for a few days. And I think that's the interesting part, because I think the theory here, the underlying theory could be, so Genova is playing all the time with everyone. So Alisa is acting really sus and is plotting against or trying to make Sephiroth become something, right? So I think that could be the plot. I think that could be the interesting thing here. I think a full-fledged reverse-style First Soldier game, once all of the episodes are done, will be so sick. They could add so many small details. I agree, and I would love to see. We were debating this the other day. I would love to see something where we play after Advent Children as well. And I would love to see Marlene being like 35 or something like that, right? So telling us the story of like how she remembers everything. I think that would be fantastic. So he's alone in Rador now. We shouldn't be treating him as an enemy. We should be protecting him. We can just leave him alone. You care about him, don't you? Yeah, I can't take my eyes off him for a second. I think Glenn is very sarcastic. Sometimes he's bit of more than he can chew. And now he's having trouble keeping it down. Reminds me of someone. That isn't... Astounding. Now, what shall I have you face next? Show me you are worthy of being called a hero. So, I mean, it's interesting the choice of flashback here. Sephiroth, hey Sephiroth, we have a fight on our hands. All right. Get it together, Sephiroth. Speak for yourself. It's interesting to see how Sephiroth was so close, right? To be... Not to be a human per se, right? I mean, I don't know. It's a bit difficult to classify him, but I think he was so close to. As you can see, like he has friends. Well, I mean, people that care about him, and he could have nurtured that relationship forward. Should have guessed that you will wipe the floor with them. You should lock in quick. Keep it up, boss. And I think, it's very interesting. That's the hero. His strength is supposed to be something else. We're lucky to see him in the flesh. I love this white outfit, by the way. I know it has nothing to do with what we are discussing here, but I dig it. I dig it. This is cool. I was showered with praise by everyone, but no one tried to get close to me. No one saw who I really was. And that's the thing, right? These three people, they actually tried. In my head, they tried. But Sephiroth has this dialogue inside himself, which is the interesting part, where he's telling himself these kind of things. This is only from the perspective of Sephiroth, which is true for Sephiroth himself, but that doesn't mean that it's true regardless, right? Which is the interesting part. I'm really... I think maybe the devs want to make Jenova the source of all evils, even Sephiroth is being manipulated by Jenova. I think so. I'm really curious how they will write about Sephiroth's relationship with Genesis. The thing is that Angel has known Genesis since they were kids. I'm also really curious about that, and that's why I was hoping to see Genesis. Because I was hoping to see more of that story unfolding. But technically he had friends in the first place because he was extremely powerful. Yes! Not because he was a good person or even had any charisma. Absolutely. Absolutely. I fully agree with you once again. At first, I think they're interested on him because of his aura, let's say. But I think they got to appreciate him somehow, especially Glenn. I think Glenn somehow got to care about him. All the president's hopes are on his shoulders. Research and development made him what he is. Our profits are all thanks to him. All this saw was the illusion of a hero. I think they wanted to believe in you, Sephiroth. I think they were afraid. And while you might have been the illusion of a hero, I think they wanted to have faith on something, which is something very common in humankind. And sometimes the only thing that we have faith on is on our heroes, on the people that we put there in that pedestal. I know you don't need me to tell you this, Sephiroth, but don't listen to what Glenn says. Another character from Before Crisis who definitely needs to be introduced is Elfie, one of the few people who have been able to stand up to Sephiroth and talk about it. Another fantastic story. He just says whatever he feels in the moment, so he never even remembers his own words. I remember the important stuff, and I have been thinking this for a long time. Is this when he smashes him or something? Next time we meet Rosen, I want you guys to be buddies. I think Glenn is such a cool guy. I don't know about that. I think Glenn is such a... I don't know. All these three, I would love to see them more often, to be honest. Whenever we talk about Rosen, I will feel strangely anxious. I feel like I wasn't myself, and I was too powerless to do anything about it. It's very interesting. It seems that he didn't have a lot of confidence on himself, right? Which, coming from the best soldier... Did you kill Rosen? Yeah, he did. It seems he did, yeah. Yes, and Glenn witnesses the whole thing. Then he disappeared, only to come here and search for someone he saw die. I think Angel is getting it. Angel gets it. Something doesn't sit right. Yeah, something doesn't really sit right. Let's leave it to Sephiroth to determine what's right and what's wrong. It's not for us to say. Oh, Alisa is totally spooked. She is. Yeah, I need to get my hands on Masamune. That's all. Of course, like that's what Jenova would love to see. Alisa is honestly so sus. Don't you think? Don't you think that Alisa feels like she has been possessed by Jenova or something? Alisa, Sephiroth. Sorry, I can't help but speak my mind. It's just who I am. Do you remember what the old man said about the spirits? They told him to make the sword. Alisa's not even replying. That's right. And now they are leading you astray, guiding you right where they want you. There are people who need training and others are born with the talent. It's hard to see the other POV of the issue no matter what. I agree with that. Claire, Matt, Lucia, and even Rosen, I bet. Even though you will deny it, you care deeply about them all. Yeah, that's what I think. And remember them fills you with anguish and regret. You still haven't processed it. The spirit have latched onto these dark emotions, haven't they? Emotions you can bring yourself to face. Angel with the facts. If we will get you to stop talking, then let's say you're right. Sephiroth is so pretty, so sassy. Oh my god. Such a child. I want them as a money. To get it, I have to prove myself worthy to them. I mean, to who? To you, to the spirit. It's my fight. Stay out of my way. Come on, Sephiroth. Surely you know. I mean, no, you don't know. You don't know that you are being led by your own demons. It's very interesting that he has zero clue. And is Angel the one realizing about the whole thing? It's really gullible. Hey, Sephiroth. Those people you mentioned earlier, Glenn and them, they were more than just troops under your command, weren't they? Oh, why is she saying that now? Yes, I was sick of everyone else giving me a special treatment, and they were the only ones who treated me like a normal kid. Yeah. And I think that was the beautiful thing. And I think that's why... better nothing to her, or it will start raining chocobos. It will start raining chocobos. I was just wondering why you refuse to see how similar you and Rosen are. This again, do all young people look the same to you? It's not about how you look, it's about how, even though you are just kids, you still put your lives on the line for your work. It's because they made a choice, and they will risk it all to see it through to the end. You have to respect them for that. Rosen and I were nothing alike in that respect. I didn't choose my path, nor am I risking my life for it. Well, this is interesting, right? So let's think about this for a second. Don't you think that Sephiroth is constantly choosing his path? I mean, in a way, this is kind of like a dichotomy in a way, where all the expectations were that he needed to be the hero, and then he didn't really challenge that, right? He didn't say, "Fuck you all, I'm gonna go to a mountain and become a lumberjack," right? Although, of course, he was modified genetically and so on and so forth. I mean, this is interesting. I think it's something to reflect on. Sephiroth's story. I think he doesn't know any other path, but there is some kind of jealousy of Rosen. I think so. I think you just feel bad for us, don't you? I think it's almost like he never challenged that. He always went forward, like almost like with a horse, with is your way of easing a guilty conscience. Isn't he always following Shinra, Hoyo, Genova's order? Yes, exactly. So that's a really good question. He's always following those orders. And the question is, can he stop doing that? Or is he like a puppet? So with Genova, I understand him being like a puppet, right? Because then Genova is this almighty being. That makes sense. But if it's Hoyo or Shinra, they are only on the human level, right? Or is it manipulation? I don't know, it's something to reflect on. Hello, please. I just want to say that your videos always make me extra happy, and I'm having a rough time lately, but every time you love videos, especially your hype banner videos, I always bring it. Oh, man, thanks a lot for saying that. Thank you. I appreciate you for coming. I appreciate you for saying that. I hope things turns out better for you. Wishing you all the best. And yeah, cheering for you, man, with all my positive vibes. I hope that things get better with time. Sometimes time is the only thing that can heal things. So I don't know what you're going through, but really wishing you all the best. And Sephiroth is saying, no, that's not what I wanted to say, but I couldn't keep the words from spilling out. You might be right on that count. That's our leader for ya. Gotta worry about myself and take responsibility for my own action first. Thank you. No, thank you for coming and staying with us. Like, honestly, thank you. There is even more Sephiroth there. Yours. Right, so then, I think that's the dichotomy. Like, can Sephiroth... Now's the time to stack up. Can Sephiroth disconnect himself from Genova? Probably not. Can Sephiroth disconnect himself from Hoyo and Shinra? I think that's the question. Isn't it? I think it's a bit of both. Hoyo manipulates him for his own goals, but Genova is like some kind of mind control. Yeah, I think on the latter, for sure, I agree with you. On the former, I agree Hoyo manipulates him. I agree on that. That's like, there is no denying that. I guess the question is, man, you are awesome. Stop making fun of me. That was interesting, by the way. If someone says to you, man, you are awesome, and the reply is, you are making fun of me, I think that tells a lot about the people receiving the compliment, where Sephiroth is almost thinking, you're taking the piece because I'm not good enough, right? That was interesting. It's almost like he doesn't dwell well with compliments from his peers. You talk about yourself like you are not a real hero, but I would say you are well on the way to becoming one. There you go. And I think at the end of the day, if we can learn anything from Final Fantasy, is that we all can be our own small heroes, right? I will bet you were born with that talent. Ota, thank you, your parents, for what they gave you. Different topic, but I wish we had more background story, ancient Genova, etc. Like the past, you know. Yeah, I mean, that would be sick, especially to understand how Gaia was, you know, was in the past. Oh, look at you all embarrassed. But I think where Cloud's truly a puppet, Seth follows Genova order because he knows she's his mother, not necessarily because she can control his move or will. I do agree that Cloud's is receiving the worst treatment on that sense. Yeah, I was irritated, but not in a bad way. Actually, I was happy. I think, yeah, I love this part of Sephiroth. I thought we could become something more. Allies, perhaps. Maybe even friends. To Shinra, Seth is basically an object to enact the war efforts, bolster recruitment, etc. Hoyo is his peak experiment. Genova, tickets to destroying the planet. Genova's ticket to destroying the planet, yeah. But even so, I was the one who threw it all away. Yeah! Okay, thank you for admitting that. Also, it's funny that the boots go inside the stairs. I love those chibi graphics, to be honest. Okay, let's see. All right. Oh, I need to wait to fight now. Sure. Let's get it, boys. Shonen Sephiroth. Custom suit. Wait, when did I get this? Custom suit. What is this? Oh, yeah. The Metal Gear suit. Yeah. I didn't remember the name. It looks amazing, right? Oh my god, man. I think this is one of the best outfits in the game. Don't you think? Like, Raiden style, man. Also, the shoes looks freaking fire. If I could have this outfit, I think I will wear it. All right, let's put the Memoria just because, even though we don't need it, right? But it's a story. They're going to die in one shot. I don't know why I worry about those things. But Kajak outfit is also going to be fire. But I think the Raiden outfit will always be probably top 2 or top 1. One day we should do a tier list of like best outfits for each unit. Tell me about Rosen. You said you killed him, right? What happened? Oh, the only thing is that I don't have all the outfits, but it will be fun to do a tier list of outfits, right? From badass to sexiest outfit. Someone around our age fighting for the enemy. Glenn tried to help him. Custom suit sounds like placeholder 001 or some random name you put before the real name is added. Yeah, exactly. That's why I was so confused. What is this outfit? I didn't remember the name. I thought, I don't know. Custom suit is like generic theater. You guys are about the same age, so I think you will get along real well. This again is a waste of time to think about something that will never happen. See, that's what I mean. What? You both act tough, even though you are just a couple of brats. Glenn is fantastic. If you two met, we wouldn't be able to tear you apart. I don't want to talk about it. Hey, buddy, what gives? It's nothing. I'm going to check out the situation over there. Think I hit a nerve. Never seen him that pissed before. Yeah, because he cannot deal with his own feelings. He's got a lot going on right now. Let's just give him some space. Lucia is hella cute. I will die if they release her own story. What the hell is going on? I need to get a hold of myself. Yes, he's just like, it's a massive mega teenager right now, right? He's like, the emotions are like driving him to the point that he cannot even control himself. It's such a teenager. I guess that's why he's shonen Sephiroth. Look at this outfit. Sick. Shonen Sephiroth. Yo, Lucas, how you doing? So that's it. Eh? Looks like you are having fun. How are the pools going? Yes, I was just mixed up before. This person you all care about so much distracted me. Well, it seems like you managed to clear your head. All right, so I think could it be that Sephiroth thought that this Rosen guy was gonna steal his friendship or something with these three guys, and that's why he thought that way he feared him because of that? Could that be? Is that even possible? Well, it seems that you managed to clear your head. Yes, Epul, I have OB10. Yo, new sub. Oh, thanks a lot. Welcome to the crew. I'm actually working on a fanfiction title, Intermission Episode Sacred Birth. I'm working on Chapter 8. Chapter 8 out of how many? How is that looking? That's amazing, man. Remember when I said I was having fun with you guys? It's like that, a sudden realization. I always get those when I'm with Glenn too. Oh yeah, by the way, so I pull OB10, this fire weapon, Shira Nui, something like that. OB3 Kikuchi Noji something, and OB3 as well, the iron something from Cloud, and that's it. And then I'm waiting for Tifa. I wanted to get one weapon to OB10 for Sephiroth, and yeah, that's working. I think I want to meet him, Rosen, that is. I think I'm almost halfway through. That's super cool. Nice, then let's go. I used to write a few things when I was younger, but I don't have the time to write anymore. But I think writing is one of those things that is like, it really helps you understand things of yourself. And I don't know, it was making me sleep better. When he finds out what we have done, he's not going to be happy, but I'm ready to take all his punches until he gets it out of his system. There is Yuffie too, don't forget. Yeah, man, Yuffie, OB10. Yuffie's going to be a skip, I think. After he does, then you can talk to him. Although, can you imagine that I only get copies of Yuffie? I think that would be so natural, that I only get copies of Yuffie when I went to pull for your Tifa. But what am I supposed to say? I have never talked to someone my age before. Don't worry, I got you. I got this one little trick, you see? Shut up! Stop talking. Just take him to the Honeybee Inn. The Honeybee Inn? What's that? Is this place in Wall Market where you can... Don't listen to him. What can you do in Honeybee Inn? In Yuffie Pool you get exit Chocobo, I'm sure. They were also protective of Rosen. And were you jealous, Sephiroth? Were you jealous of them? Tell us. Tell us, Sephiroth. And I thought that attachment might kill them someday. What? Really? So interesting. And 4 copies is only with 3 KMs. I mean, let's see. To be honest, I was extremely lucky with my first pull on the banner. That was insane. But I don't know if we can reproduce that luck. You killed Rosen to protect Len and the others, and now you regret it. Rosen was an enemy, worthy of my hatred. I regret nothing. So now, the choice of words here... Sorry, because I'm nitpicking on a few things, right? But like, for me it's interesting, right? How Sephiroth is expressing himself, and perhaps I never actually got to see every word by word, right? The choice of words, right? So the choice of words here is... Rosen was an enemy. So I agree, right? From the point of view of Sephiroth, I agree that they thought that Rosen could be an enemy. Fine. Now the thing is, worthy of my hatred. That's such a big claim, isn't it? Like, first of all, that means that Sephiroth can hate things. That is not only a mission. And that's such a big claim. Wow. I regret nothing. I regret nothing. Totally on character. Rosen was my enemy. Totally on character, worthy of my hatred. I think it tells a lot more about Sephiroth himself than what, you know. I think this is a lot. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Seeing you now, I don't believe that. What can you do? Ask Palmer. He was pretty excited on remake. So fuck off. Wait. What did I miss? So fuck off. Etheria is decisive. Decision. Yeah, so Etheria is gone from... I mean, yes. So I uninstall it. Honestly, it has like a really fun PvP mode, but there is like an insane grind of like 16 hours per day or 14 hours per day. So every 15 minutes or something, or every 30 minutes, I needed to log into the game, queue my units to fight something, and then it was just not for me. Like after 3 months, it was like enough is enough. I want to do PvP. I don't want to be doing mega resource management and mega min-maxing of PvE combats. I have other things to worry about. Also, mostly, so now that we are speaking about that came as a reflection because last week I turned 37, and every time that it's my birthday, it's like a moment for me to reflect on what are the things that are bringing me joy, what are the things that are helping me grow, or where do I want to go as a human being, right? And then I was thinking, dude, do I really want to play Etheria this much when there are so many other things that I would like doing instead? And yeah, so Etheria is really not for me. Having said that, the PvP is fun, but it's just not for me because the time dedicated is so huge. So yeah, it was really stressful. I was speaking about the Honeybee Inn. Okay. Okay, no, I get that. Sorry. Sorry, Gene. I didn't get that at the beginning. Thank you for clarifying. I have installed it too. Kept playing casually for a bit, but it's just you. Yeah, exactly. Etheria is you. And I'm so disappointed because it was honestly going to be my game. Like, it was so close. But then it's a grindless, mindless, fuckless, fuck, I don't know, it's us. Happy belated birthday. Oh, thank you, everyone. Thank you. I normally don't talk about those things, but like, it's in the context of like, you know, when it's my birthday, I get to reflect on things more than ever. Probably the real time that I get some time aside to reflect on things. And yeah, it's a thing that I like doing at least once a year, to really sit down, write down a few things that I want to do more of, less of, things like that. Kind of like a retrospective of some sort. That was in the past. It doesn't concern you. Congrats. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that's why I kept playing more gachas. The amount of daily chores and time consumed daily is why it wastes way too much unless you play only one gacha. Exactly, yeah, 100%. Like, the gachas can, honestly, sometimes, like, unless you are playing on multiple devices at the same time, they can really suck up your time, big time. And then you realize, fuck, I could have done so many other things, right, with this time. And that's what happened with Ethereum. Like, I was like, especially on weekends, that they were doing double drop event or X4 drop events. I was like, fucking hell, man. Like, I need to content switch all the time. And I was trying to be present in the conversation. And I was able to be present, but it felt really rude to be on the phone all the time, just to switch on Ethereum, queue, get the phone back in the pocket. Yeah, it felt really odd. Make games like Ethereum make you age fuck set. I agree with that. I think Glenn will end up being Klaus' father. It's just a perfect way to bring the story full circle. I have been reflecting on that possibility, and in a way, I really hope it's not. But I will explain why. I don't dislike the idea too much. It's just like, I would prefer if they are two complete different characters that have nothing to do with each other. So that we could see Glenn being developed, and then we could see Cloud being developed, perhaps even seeing Chibi Cloud, like, how was Cloud when he was 7 or when he was 9? I think that would be fun to see. I went from playing 16 gachas to 5 recently just because things got too repetitive for me. Yeah, I think that's so true. By the way, I'm still playing Silver and Blood as a full free-to-play, and I have to say, Silver and Blood is bringing me so much joy. So maybe if time allows it, I will be able to cover that. Don't know. So Angel was saying, it's true you cannot do anything about what's happened, but that moment is affecting you even now. I can just leave it alone. It's also interesting, the Sephiroth, Angel, we have got company. It's interesting the choice of like the flying things to come. If it's his father, it was pretty obvious physically. If Glenn is nothing, what a waste of time of a nobody. Yeah, I think if it was his father, then there are so many questions, right? Like, who is the mother then? Don't make me repeat myself, Angel. Just stay out of my way. And why did he... I don't know, there are so many questions. And I don't know, I would love to see Glenn's story. Glenn's story, I think, deserves a chapter, right? We used to have the chapters here, so where are they? Same as Lucia. Honestly, if I want the story of someone, it's Lucia. Wow. More spirits? What's going on? This is their domain. What you see might not always be real. And how did you know that? More illusions, huh? I agree, Ginny. I mean, it definitely gives more links to Sephiroth for Cloud. Yeah, there will definitely be a lot. This is what this place used to look like. The grudge bound to the land have taken form. Hearing voices again? Yes, lucky us, right? Right, so she's just reproducing what she's hearing on her head, right? Interesting. That's a solemn look you have got. You aren't scared, are you? Or are you looking for a ghost? Of course not. This is all just an illusion, and even if it were real, I wouldn't let it affect me. Let's move. Now, this is exactly what I would have loved to see for the Advent Children anniversary, right? So, like, us walking as chibis in the Advent Children scenario, like a dungeon. Oh my god, that would have been sick, right? Oh, what's going on? Oh, the bridge is gone. Fine. Wouldn't it be wild if Sephiroth reveals to Cloud, I know your father? That would be a bit Star Wars-like, but yeah, it would be fun. But the question is, why now? Like, what could lead Sephiroth to tell Cloud that? But it would be insane. It would be crazy, right? So, like, this outfit from the first anniversary was also like really good looking by the time they made it. But now looking at it now, it feels like it cannot compete with the Raiden outfit, I think. Genova will know. I mean, Genova will know everything, right? Genova is like the all-seeing, mighty power. Genova! Sephiroth! Oh, oopsie. Bridge is broken. $10,000 gills. Cool. I mean, 10,000 gills at this stage of the game is like so pointless. It would have been better if it was like some blue crystals or something. Stormtrooper battle armor, yes. Took you long enough. The spirits are showing us illusions. Doubt everything you see, everything you hear. Stop talking, Angel! As if I will. There you go. If you want that sword so bad, then take it. I won't stop you. But I don't like how you are so caught up in the past. It makes you closed off to the present. I just want to pull you out of that fire. Just shut up. Who do you think you are? I'm Angel Hewley, raised amongst the winds of Panora. Such an anime moment to remind yourself what's your name. In the midst of a sprawling nature, I learned that people only survive if they open their hearts to each other and work together. There you go. That's a quote. We should take a screenshot of this. My mother taught me to be true to myself. That's the only way one can be proud. There you go. And look at this photographer taking a picture and recording everything. My father taught me to cherish my dreams and my hope. To live is to embrace them and move forward into the future. Such an anime moment, eh? And not to be trapped by the past. That's how I was raised. And now flashback to when he was raised. My one shortcoming is my need to stick my nose where it doesn't belong. Pleased to meet you, Sephiroth. Such an anime moment. I love this part. You and I were raised in different worlds. Oh my, we will never see eye to eye. You won't get rid of me so easily. Angel is the classic shonen protagonist. And Sephiroth is the classic Sasuke style. I'm so cool to even stop here. So what if Sephiroth original is as original as Final Fantasy Remake was a remake? You know, like a play on words that aren't supposed to be the most common meaning. That's like meta level question. Like OG Seph is a never seen before version of him or something unexpected. I mean, that's very meta, and I think it aligns with one of the comments that you said the other day, where maybe OG Sephiroth is from a different dimension, right? When he actually is good, and I mean, at this point, why not, right? So like, for me, what would be really really cool is also something that you said the other day, which is like them focusing on giving us answers by releasing parts of the story that could actually help us navigate all these questions in one way or another. Because sometimes it's a bit, everything is up in the air, right? So everything is possible, multiple timelines, gods that came from outer space. We cannot control our own bodies. We are being controlled. I don't know. Sometimes it's a bit, well, it's a bit too abstract. Sometimes I think, and because everything is possible, then nothing is, in a way, right? So the default of that is like, because everything is possible, then it's hard to really have a theory that we can really defend, because there is always like an easy counter to any theory, in a way, right? Almost, I think. So that's, yeah. So yeah, oh yes, I feel, why not? Why not? It's a dead end. No, something's here. Okay. Making a choice. Making a choice. Let's get it. Hi, Cloud. I think Aerith will become the avatar for Minerva, and Zack will be her champion lover. Where are we? In Final Fantasy VII, you get one answer for every 10 questions or so. This game, rather than answering the rest, keeps answering 1 out of 10. So the story gets bigger, but also confusing as fuck. Yes, I agree. So this game, I mean, the idea of the storytelling reminds me of Lost, right? The TV series, which some people hate it, some people love it. I personally love the first 4 seasons. And Lost was a bit like that. They were giving you one pseudo mini answer, not really even an answer, but they were opening 3 more questions. And yeah, sometimes Final Fantasy feels totally like that. Oh, look at this. And that's why I love theory crafting them so much. Yeah, exactly. So that's the the benefit of all this way of doing it is like, then for us that love theory crafting is like best feeling ever, because everything is possible and it's so easy to then create maybe fan fiction stories or create stories about what we believe could be happening. And I also think that's why there are so many people on the internet that are like Cloud and Aerith lovers or Cloud and Tifa lovers, and they defend that idea, or maybe Cloud and Zack, or all the different combinations of ships. Lucia, distraction with effect. What? I love these hands. I think the conclusion will be amazing for this episode. I'm sure someone will be right about what happens. Hoyo is here? Hoyo is here? Come, Sephiroth, it's time to choose. You can only save one. Who will it be? Oh, can we actually choose? Matt or Lucia? I mean, can we actually choose? Sephiroth, help us. Please. They are both just illusions. Yeah, I mean, that's the answer then, no? I'm a Clotty and Serith. It also reminded me of Game of Thrones. Gave up on the series after season 2 or 3 because they suddenly introduced several new characters, diluting the main plot characters more and more. I'm a Clotty and Serith. Not saying that's a bad strategy. It's just that I don't like that way to tell stories. It's definitely like, yeah. It's how they should be easy, so choose. It's definitely like, it could be confusing, right? So I think the only, perhaps, not problem, but the struggle here is that sometimes they abuse the strategy a bit too much. Show me the strength of your judgment or the weakness of your indecision. Show me whether you are worthy to wield that blade. And it's really interesting, by the way, this as well, like again, on the choice of words and the choice of characters. It's really interesting that Hoyo is the one challenging him, right? It's time. Who will you save? Do we choose? I mean, this choice is very easy. Like, come on. Which one are you guys going to choose? Which one are you all going to choose? Because for me, I'm sorry, Matt. Matt, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Matt. You are such a good healer, Matt. But guess that in the end, Glenn was my only real friend. Oh, oh my God. This looks like the hands of Anima. I chose Matt. Yeah. But what is she going to say now? Thank you, Sephiroth. Thank you, Sephiroth. Thank you, Sephiroth. That's it? Okay. Oh, here we go. Resident Evil. Don't let it get to you, Sephiroth. It's only an illusion that you created. Now strike down your past. So, one-shot kill? Ooh, so close. I think he sees Hoyo because he doesn't know anyone worse. Agreed. Not because he's really there. Maybe Seth's idea of what the devil is. I fully agree. I think that's the play here. To show us that that's the hardest fight, right? The hardest fight is to remove himself from Hoyo. That's what it means to wield the sword, perhaps. Even though you knew it was an illusion, you were still unsure of yourself. That's fine for normal people, but you can't let that happen, Sephiroth. And this is interesting, right? Because it's probably Genova playing as if she is Lucia, reprimanding him that he cannot be confused. Uncertainty is a sign of weakness. Well, I think doubting is what it means to become human, to be a human. To doubt is to exist. And then, of course, you need to have answers. You cannot live in a permanent doubt. But I don't think it's a sign of weakness. If anything, I think it's a sign of curiosity. Or could be a sign of curiosity. Although, of course, like, too much doubt can really get you stuck. I can shake this feeling. So, of course, like, Genova would say that, right? Trying to erase any human part from Sephiroth, right? Trying to get him to become that doubtless soldier, that puppet. There's nothing to be done. The heart can't tell the difference between reality and illusion. The pain it feels is all too real. Sephiroth! What are you standing around for? Get over here! Glenn is calling. Imagine saying to your friends, Glenn is calling. Which Glenn? What are you talking about? But what is that voice really? A monster? A spirit? Or is it just ringing in your ears? No matter who it is, no matter what they say or do, you gotta block it out and push through to the end. Clinging to the past will only get in the way of the mission. You think I'm clinging to the past? Do you think I'm clinging to the past? If I'm wrong, prove it. Go and cut Glenn loose. No, cut the illusion loose. No matter who it is, don't show any weakness. It will consume you. That's what the spirits want. Get it together. I love Angel. Oh! We are throwing hands now. Oh my God. A blade like this can't even get you to shut up. You need a better sword, Sephiroth. That's why I cannot shut up. My God. This guy is a child. Chapter clear. Ooh, we are done. Oh, wait. Okay, let's do the monster first, and then we will see the last 3 episodes. Do I need to bring cross sigil? I mean, in these fights, you never know, right? Because sometimes they are like really difficult, sometimes they are really easy. Let's bring more HP. Just in case, right? So, more HP. This is good. He's playing magical. Oh, that's great. So then let's bring more HP magical then. Like that. Maybe water. Water physical. So let's do... What's this? Physical defense decrease. No. Oh, this was fast. This is really good, right? Split weakness. I don't know. Like, should I do this one? Yeah, magical earth. Something like this. I don't know. This should be enough, right? And let's do the Memoria. Memoria is such a cool thing in a way. Its weakness, if you are supposed to be a weapon as Shinra's orders. Ah, right, yes. The doubting, right? Hoyo wants Seth to be a killer machine that never acts by himself. Thinks, not acts. Ray of Calamity. Okay, I think this should be easy. I think this should be... Yeah, there you go. Out! I like that these fights are not really the most hardest, not really the hardest fights. Because it used to be a pain to set up the gear for these fights. Now, the last 3 parts, Batchman Journal, A Cruel Reality, and The Perfect Mother. Right, let's start from this one. So we need to wait a month after this, right? That's what they said. They said October. So maybe it's a bit less than a month. Sephiroth, are you alright? I'm fine. Don't overdo it. You will get where you want to go faster if we take a break here. Makes sense. This is all too much to take in. I will keep watch. You guys take it easy. The trials Sephiroth is facing in his pursuit of Masamune are pushing him to the edge. It's clear he is at his mental and physical limits. The stronger his desire for Masamune becomes, the harsher the trials get, and the more they weaken him. No one knows what became of Glenn, but suddenly he was in front of us, and he's looking for the dead Rosen. Despite the obvious strangeness of the situation, Sephiroth took his word to heart. Yeah, he's totally confused. Even though Angeal tried to stop him, even though everything around us was strange, Sephiroth didn't flinch. He had to face and overcome the difficult decision of his past, and if such a hero is to grow even farther, he must make even more difficult choices. He had to choose between Mata Lucia, his former comrades, an unthinkable choice, but a trial remarkable in its cruelty. Now he must make the choice to cast aside the entanglements and trauma of his past. Right, so this is like a recap of the story, but it would be nice to see if he has like a different kind of view, a different kind of point of view that we are not seeing for some reason, right? So that would be, there you go, maybe it's here. The wielder of Masamune must have such strength, and Sephiroth proved that he did. These caves are both a sacred place and the means through which Sephiroth will be elevated to the next level. We can only be grateful that we are here to witness the moment. Here we are, witnessing how Sephiroth became a madman. Well, I mean, not really, right? That was in the other town. The Perfect Mother. Oh, this is Genova full on, right? Oh, there you go. There you go. Genova's play. Where am I? I don't understand what the fuck happened in this last chapter. You are here. So, in a way, the the thing that has happened is Angel continues being Angel, and he is the only one able to reason more or less. And Sephiroth is even more stubborn, and Sephiroth is a bit deeper in this genjutsu, right? In this like. So Seth really chose between Lucia or Matt, and Batchman saw it. What the fuck happened, really? I think so. I think he chooses, but in a way, he's choosing between the images of those two, right? That was my interpretation of that. So then we get to choose Lucia or Matt, but in truth, he's choosing only an illusion, right? So they are not really there. So then that's it. So then this is part of like how we see the whole diving deeper into the madness, kind of. Why will you kill him? What? Murderer! Stop it, please. Give us back Rosen. I had no choice. It was for your own good. You monster. Okay, this is an interesting episode, actually. Probably one of the best ones. Oh, Rosen! Rosen playable. Rark. Sephiroth. Genova is talking. Genova is talking, eh? Genova is talking. Everyone quiet. Stop it. This boy, Sephiroth, he did what was right. It's interesting because now it's Genova. Mother, you came. But I'm the bad guy here. They are right to blame me. That's just not possible. You can do no wrong, Sephiroth. You made the right choice. Wait, let me move myself again now because I'm in the middle of this fantastic expression. Such a good mother. Such a good mom. Please calm down, mother. This place is dangerous. You should leave. Isn't she the place? You don't need to worry about me. Even if the wall stands against you, I will protect my Sephiroth. Mother, if you are staying by my side... Oh my god. Then let me do the protecting. Oh. That... He tried... I mean, he got his friends like that, right? Come here, my dear Sephiroth. Come and rest. You can sleep forever if you wish. Oh my god. I have searched for you for so long. I am so glad you are exactly as I imagined. This is the thing that you were saying, right? Like, he is totally obsessed with his loving mother. That then he's following that illusion, almost. The dog is an illusion, watch out. A cruel reality. 1 second. Right. Cheat. Disgrace. Murderer. Dad, is that you? Oh, there you go. Angel as well is... wait a sec. Did that first line... Set by everything rebirth too? Well, I don't know. Falling asleep in a place like this must be nice. I have been working right all day. Why Angel's father never had a name? Oh, excuse me. You do so much for mom and me. Thank you. I don't do it just for family. I work myself to the bone for my neighbors. No, the entire village. And I respect you for that. Ha, that's rich. I only did it because I expected something in return. Still respect me now? This is a bit lame. I mean, That's why I married Gillian too. She was connected to Shinra, and I heard she's got a sizable allowance. The thing that I wouldn't say upsets me, but why Angela's father doesn't have a name? There needs to be a reason, right? But she turned it down. My expectations were shattered, and all I knew was suffering. No matter how you really feel, you saved both of us. You gave me this sword. I still believe in you. The death from that sword killed me. You killed me. Even your mother. If you hadn't become a soldier, she wouldn't have suffered so much. Okay, now it's getting better. I just wanted to make life easier for you both. I thought joining Shinra would help make that happen. Yeah, now it's getting better. The thing is, don't you get how badly your mom wanted to get away from Shinra? It's a really nice dream, and I'm really liking it now that, we get into the meatier part of it. But I just want to understand, it's beyond me why Angela's father doesn't have a name. And I actually in the middle again. So now if you want a theory craft, Dusky doesn't have a name because he's going to become important in the future. And this is like a card under their sleeve. Or Dusky doesn't have a name because he's a mega NPC that adds nothing to the plot other than getting the sword. Now, I don't think it's just an NPC, because if he got the sword, it must be a story behind this person that should have a name. I had a feeling, but I thought it would still make you happy to see me succeed. Selfish brat. Hold on to your dreams, your hope. You told me that, so that's what I did. Dreams, hope, you just blame others so you don't have to face your own powerlessness, don't you? He probably doesn't have a name yet, because would that be another person who wielded the Bastard Sword? Just as he was a named stepdad. And even though that sounds funny, that it could have been an unnamed stepdad, then who was the previous dad? Would that be another person who wielded the Bastard Sword? So many questions. Do you realize how much was lost because of you? I mean, yeah, this is Genova talking against as if he was his father. So it was all because I couldn't face myself because I was weak. And Angel, as a good soldier as he is, he blames himself. Genova steals his sword. Die and atone for your sins. I won't run anymore. Oh, wow. He doesn't oppose that. If this is what I deserve, then I won't deny it. He doesn't oppose? Wait, gah. He fully embraced his destiny, even though it was an illusion. Spoiler or no, because he's answering Crisis Core. So that's funny, because I played Crisis Core so long ago that I wouldn't remember. I'm back. Face yourself and then run away. Remember that trick you taught me about growing apples, that? It might come in handy here. Okay. I won't lose myself again. Yeah, Angel keeps recovering himself. Angel keeps showing us that he can do this. Because my parents love me. And that's probably why. This sword is proof of that. Wake up, everyone. Break time is over. We are heading out soon. And I guess we need to wait a month now. Right. Fair. Oh, I always hate these packs. Oh wait, no, 200 for 5k. Nah, not really, right? I mean, it's a nice deal somehow. And I really like Angel. So it's a really nice deal. It could be... I don't know. I would think about this. I have 48 hours. Something that I really wish they could improve, to be honest, is this limited offers. I think the very minimum should be at least a week. At the very least a week. Like this, and this happens in so many games. So I understand why they do it. But I think, yeah. I think you need at least a week to continue playing the game and see even if you like the idea, what will come later, and so on and so forth. I don't know, like... Right, so now we need to do... Oh, this thing. Sephiroth quest. Exactly, 5k is the same as a limited banner weapon. So we are comparing 200 weapon parts to a limited banner weapon in a way. Oh, so many titles. Crystal clear. Refreshing. Abyssal. Venerable. Rosen. Right, let's do this one. Sephiroth. I have still 15 to do or something, right? Okay. That's it. That's it. Wait, people think I will buy later and never do it. For it, 48 hours though. Buy now! FOMO now! Yeah, I agree. I can totally see the pesky scheme and the pesky strategy, but like... Oh, I really hate it. Oh, I need to level up Sephiroth. Okay, cool. So, time to level up Sephiroth then. So, let's quickly do... the quests. So we can bring... I'm missing still a few units, so... maybe this 3. Juffy and Barret. Let's do it. Sometimes I find it worth it to buy for 5k one of the weapon parts. Sorry, not weapon parts, one of the weapons. But I bought 2 packs, I think, this time, and I would love to not buy more things because I think the game is good, the game is fun, but like I don't want to become a whale again. Because this game is really still is really predatory. If they would have done the banners like the Academy banner, then I would be way happier spending money on a game like this. But it's such a bad feeling still somehow that they are not really making the gacha more accessible. So yeah, let's see how the Steam chart is looking like. Wait, settings. Right. Right, so, not that this is indicative of anything. I love the Final Fantasy VII lore discussion. Yeah, so that's something that I... Thank you, because that's something I also really love. Now, if we look at the data for a second, so in the last 7 days, it has gained 126 average players on Steam, a peak of 3.6, which is really good, right? Because it's a peak that we haven't seen. Even in October, it's close to the first anniversary peak, right? So this is really, really positive to see a peak that is close to what we saw on the first anniversary. Now, the challenge is how many of these people are going to remain, because we were down to sometimes for 500, sometimes 483. It went up 1,000. I guess it's a limited banner for Red 13 or something. That was Friday 5th. Friday 5th, no, that would be the rewards or something for the... So the interesting part is like, of course, people come and go because they just see the news shiny and then they'll drop. That's natural. This was the maintenance. So they are doing this to themselves, to be honest, by having such a long maintenance, which I don't think why. I don't understand why they will do it. 2,000, and then we are in really healthy numbers in comparison to what we have seen in the past. But the challenge is, at least personally, one of the challenges that I see is that the gacha is still really predatory. So then, I don't know how many more days people will stay on with with like a lot of enjoyment, because at some point leveling up to 100 is done, and then I feel like it's worth playing. They should have added more bosses. Hopefully, challenge is keeping it there. Exactly. They should have added more bosses. Hopefully, we get something in addition to Bahamut Sin. Yes, I agree. Keep in mind, most Steam users aren't used to gacha mobile games in their PC, so I assume the player base on Steam is way too volatile to keep in mind. So I sort of agree. At the same time, I think many people that play this game play on Steam because on mobile it's not really a great experience. And then Sephiroth makes it very easy for new players or returning players. Memorias makes a newcomer relevant for most content and competing most quests. Yeah, I think. I mean, I love the game. I love the game. It's just like I worry that the gacha is really punitive. It's really predatory, and I worry about that. Because I think if it wasn't like that, people will stick around because of OG Sephiroth. People will stick around because of Yuffie and Cloud and Barret. Because it will be easier to get gear, and it will be easier to feel that your account is progressing, which I think is a really important feeling. Also, if they add more towers or more difficult towers, I will even be amenable to bringing a tower full of GB previous bosses and doing a higher score with that. Yeah, so one of the things that I would love to see more is those guild battles that we have had, those crash battles that we have had, becoming permanent content, so that whenever our accounts progresses, then we can come back to those fights and then see how difficult they are after a while, you know, and especially guild fights. It would be, I think it would be very nice, to be honest, to continue practicing. Remember, you can solo this fight to earn more XP, or rather to spend less stamina if you only want to level Seth. By solo, I mean, oh, really? I didn't know if it's solo, you get more XP. I totally forgot about that. So, well, I wanted to get the three of them. So now I have Barret and Yuffie, level 100. And now it's about time to rotate. So What else do we have here? So let's see. Claudio is still waiting. Sid is waiting. Glenn is waiting. Lucia. Okay, let's do Glenn maybe. Reprieve. Cosmic Protection. Very nice. Sid was such a miss, right? Can we agree on this? I think Sid is... It had so much potential when they brought him over. And it has been a unit that I think is like a miss. I think this... And I love Sid. I would love to... Oh my god, this guy is amazing. But like... I think he got 3 banners. That's it, right? And then Enfeeble. Everybody can do Enfeeble now. I mean, plenty of people can do Enfeeble now. So it's really hard, right, to keep up with so many units that they have released. Especially when Tifa gets so many banners. And remember also to upgrade your limit breaks. Not talking about the weapons. Yeah. That level 9 to level 10 is juicy. Yes, I need to do that, which reminds me that I want to do the video discussing the tier list of the new limit breaks, because I think that we'll have plenty of things to talk about. But the only problem with those things is that it's really tiring to go through the nodes and then unlocking every node. It gets a bit tiring. See, this is amazing when you want to stop character for 1 to 3 seconds and nothing else. Sarcasm. I mean, honestly, like that stop, for example, that stop functionality, that stop ability, I do think it would have been fantastic to see more weapons that actually stop for longer, because 3 seconds is a bit like disappointing. Come on, 3 seconds. But yeah, it's just lost. It's just lost there. Zack weakness exploits for 40 seconds when he can charge up his LB3 again in less than 4 seconds. Basically puts him at weakness exploit 100% of the time. I can see that Zack is right now coming back to the meta. And I'm not upset, but I should have pulled for more copies of the Dragon Quest weapon that applies fire weakness, because that fire weakness weapon is just so powerful to then play with only fire teams. Only fire teams is now possible, and yeah, with Sephiroth is this is how I'm doing the escalation fight. Not even thinking about what I'm doing, just playing fire, and that's it. And it's fun. It's fun. It's firepower. Scarlet Inferno all the way. Yes, hopefully he becomes meta because of his new LB3. I need to check his LB3, but like maybe that's the thing that will really help me to clear level escalation 20. Because he's that good now, thanks to his weapon. So I was playing with Zack, Aerith, and Sephiroth, which I have to say is like a dream team, right? Zack, Aerith, Sephiroth is like fantastic. I will only change maybe Zack for Vincent, and that will be even better. The problem with the status effect is that the second it gets OP, the death will make every single enemy immune to fix it. They have done this in the past in this game and every Final Fantasy known. Yeah, so that's my challenge as well, because every time that there's a new effect that is cool, like Enfeeble, like a stop, then that's it. It's gone. And it's like, come on, like why or for example, Bio, right? Why even release the theme Bio, for example, in materials, in weapons and stuff like that, when we cannot even use it, not for real? Like it's a tad disappointing, I think. Yeah. I don't know. Because I think the game will be so much fun if, for example, Bio was working in way more enemies. Same as Enfeeble, to be honest. Bio working is such a cool mechanic to build teams that are dot teams, right? That are focused on, yeah, we're gonna survive. I'm gonna apply Bio. Oh, and then that's it. That's it. Dun, dun, dun. Matt looks like a mafia guy with this outfit. Let's go again. I guess for John Sephiroth, I will need to do it solo, so that he could bring his protector blade and just solo everything, so that he gets all the XP. No, that makes sense. What is this weapon? Spiral Edge. Ice resist decrease. Oh, yeah, I remember this one. He doesn't even have the time to use it. Amazing. Yosh! $97, $98. Cool. A couple more fights and we'll be missing Cloud, Sephiroth, and Lucia. Cloud, Sephiroth, Lucia, and Glenn, I think. No, we just did Glenn. Cloud, Sephiroth, Lucia. All right. Also, it's really funny that the banners, the titles are still so broken. Like it says, Matt made it to level 50, and it's like, well, yeah, it's level 99, so for sure. Okay, so Kite City is done. We're gonna swap that. No, this is not Kite City. Yeah, so. Maybe, yeah, Lucia. Let's load Lucia first. There you go. Another Cactilio. Very nice. I think maybe we should do one try of the escalation 20, so that is a bit... Now that we're gonna have Sephiroth level 100. There you go. So Sephiroth should be 100 now, and I think... That's it. Cool. Matt is 100 as well. Sephiroth, we will come back to Lucia later. Like, I was using the... which memory am I using? This one. Oh, it should be this one, right? Yeah, because this one can be level up. Oh, currently equip. Oh no, I'm using the right one. Yeah, I'm using this one, Bahamut something. Since you mentioned that, let's do... This is gonna be so quickly. Let's do... I'm just gonna leave the team done, so that... Come on, what is this suggestion of teams? What is this? Bahamut Sword, where's this? Here. And then... I guess Lucia, yeah. Why not? Cool, so let's do quickly... Growth for Zack. Because... Oh, and also for Sephiroth. So many things to level up. Nice. Oh, I don't have any more. Yeah, I need to clear his stage and stuff. Sure. Oh, I'm missing. Cool. Well, at least it's something, right? Good enough. Good enough for now. Missing plenty of notes, but I mean, oh, at least we can do this. Heal. Can I do? Nah. Cool. Let's go sack. Because I think I don't have any. Yeah, exactly. I don't have the new things. Apocalypse. Level 8. Let's go. And then again. Exploit weakness. This is what you were saying, right? Potency 40%. Duration 40 seconds. Superb. Auto keep feature, auto setup button is completely laughable. Lol. Yeah. Auto keep feature is broken as ever. That is straight a lie when claim it works well. Yeah, that or they don't play the game because the baseball bat as main is the baseball bat as main is because in the algorithm they think ATB is the best thing ever, so we're gonna give you ATB. But it's like, sure, but why don't you put it as a secondary? Because I'm not gonna do anything with this. Iris is 24. Right, she can go higher. Oh, nice. Very good. More HP. More healing with the super fast charge. Okay. Cool. This is gonna really make the fight so much easier. Level 10. Regen is applied. Wow, sirs. Super cool. Now, the challenge in these nodes is always like to find where they are. And that was the last 3. Cool. And then Sephiroth is missing. But whatever, right? Sephiroth is hella powerful. So we're going to try anyway. I think I can do escalation 20. Because I was trying on my phone, right? And I have this team that is called Flame On. We're gonna swap this one for this one. Should we? No, I mean, not really, because it's a fight that we wanna do our best. But we're gonna bring Apocalypse, and then Sephiroth. Is he going to do this one? Actually, do I need the exploit weakness? Do I need exploit weakness? No, not really, because we have that by using this thing here. Yeah, so we don't need that. So let's start. Ooh, do you know if regen plus haste makes regen heal faster? That's a very good question. I will bet it does, but I cannot prove it. So that deserves to be tried. Right, so the fight is cool. We need to apply things. We need to put defense up. Right. So if I remember correctly, the whole fight is about applying triangle at the right time. Right. So I'm gonna leave the ultimate weapon for a bit later. We're gonna need ATBs, so I'm gonna be waiting. There you go. One more. Nice, very nice. We want to use the enfeeble a bit more. Yeah, we lost a lot of damage there. I should have cast it before that. Anyhow, we can still do a lot of damage. So heal plus regen, fantastic. This is so OP now. My god, heal plus regen. One last hit. Nice. Cool. We go back to controlling Aerith. Exploit weakness is applied. Let's put magical defense up. Let's do it again. And it comes. Beta Flare. Boom. Easy. Cool. Let's heal. Let's apply magical defense up. And again. Cool. A bit of healing. And here it comes, or no? Dive bomb. Alright. Dive bomb is coming. We need to apply exploit witness. I think that's missing. Yeah. So let's do it. Nice. Cool. Now we're gonna pop the ultimate. There you go. We break sigils. My hell is slow. Oh, it's holding. Oof. A bit more. Let's pop limits. Bahamut mistake was being wake to triangle sigil, right? When OG Sephiroth gets released. Yeah. I think that was... Oh, they have 3 magical defense up. So we want to remove that by using the ultimate weapon from Zack. So let's do it now. And then Sephiroth can smash it. Yeah, hell a lot of damage. We lost the magical defense, so we got it up. Magical attack is coming. We're gonna save ADB. Boom. Heal. Very good. Now let's apply again this one and exploit weakness. Here it comes. So we're gonna save the limit break because in the next sigil phase it might get spicy. There you go. So we wanna pop that. We wanna pop this one. Pop it. Cool. I can see Sephiroth is struggling. So heal. Let's pop now. Let's not wait. Let's make sure that things are there. No mistakes. Some damage. Cool. Now we're gonna do the triangle thing. There you go. Cool. Now it's Sephiroth's time to shine. More triangles. And a bit of circle. Come on guys, hit it. There you go. I'm gonna apply again in people. And we can smash it. Plenty of damage. Nice. Now we heal. Apply magic defense. Do it again. Nice. Sounds like a Game Boy. Freaking collab. Yeah, it sounds like really weird. It sounds absolutely weird. We're gonna do a bit of healing now. I wanna risk anything. Also, we are playing 2x speed, so maybe it's time to chill. Now that we are so close. Yeah, let's chill. Oh my god, so slow now. Exploit weakness. Why not? Oh my god, so slow now, right? My god. So weird. Dude, this feels crazy to play like this speed. Oh. Fuck. Cool. Oh, Sephiroth lost reprieve in one of these moments. Right. That's important to keep in mind because we might struggle here. There you go. Zack, go for it. Zack, go for it. Cool. Let's do healing. so that the music is so good. I watched Advent Children today and heard this during the Bahamut fight. Oh my god, that's amazing. I really want to watch it again. We're gonna save ATB on Sephiroth. That's the plan. Save ATB and smash this boss, right? It's coming again. Cool. Continue saving ATB. Come on, boys. Hit it. Hit it. Let's do a bit of circle just to speed things up. Come on, where are your circles? Circle, circle, circle. No! Ah. I mean, it's totally possible. It's absolutely possible, but I don't think I will do it today. It's totally possible, but I don't think I will do it today because I'm gonna do one more of 2 of this, and then I will come back another day for it. So that I can finish the chores first, like leveling up Sephiroth and so on and so forth, so that he can have a bit more damage and it's easier. Because I don't want to sweat for this fight. And I think it's so close. I think it's like, it's there. I think the fight is just there. It's about timing properly Sephiroth stream. And also like maybe saving the previous stream for one of the other units like Zack or Aerith, and then that's it. Like you pop the stream as part of the sigil phase, and then it's done. So we will get it. We will get it. We will get it. We have this. We have this, boys. We have this. It will come at some point. I also love that you can really cheese the fight using the Zack strategy with just applying fire weakness. But of course, you need to pull on the Dragon Quest thingy. You had that 100%. Yeah. I think we have it. We have it. We have it. We have it. But there are these chores that we need to do still, and so on and so forth. So like, it will come soon. We're gonna do 2 more, and then I will say bye for today. I want to go for dinner. I need to set a few things for tomorrow at work. Yeah, it's until the next time, 2 videos that I'm planning to do is, one is the tier list for limit breaks, now that I have everyone at level 100, to understand which units are better, purely looking at the limit breaks. And then also, like, I think it's about time. As soon as they release the 2nd anniversary, then I will do a tier list of which units are better in the game overall, or which teams. Teams might be a bit more difficult, right? Because that depends on so many factors. But units is kind of like, there are a few units that are easy to rank. Sephiroth, S tier. Tifa, S tier. Aerith, S tier. Right, so cool, fine. That's easy. But then the challenge is the other units, because I think the other units is not so clear. For example, Cloud is a controversial one because, yeah, he's the hero and stuff like that, but he didn't receive any major banner for quite some time. And even though he has a lot of versatility, he feels more like an A tier to me. 25 stage there, quite long and boring, but super easy. Yeah, so I think we're gonna do this one. Also, it's worth to note that during Sigil phase, the attack that deals a lot of damage is his spiral attack. So when he does that, you can pop Sephi overcharge because it will deal 0 damage. Now, lucky bottom tier, always. Unfortunately, yes. Although, I think Glenn is even worse, right? Glenn is even worse because he doesn't even... What is Glenn going to do? Absolutely nothing. What is Kate Sith going to do now? I mean, okay. Kate Sith has haste. Right, cool. Oh, this guy. But yeah, Nanaki is at the bottom for sure, like C tier, D tier. He only had a few fights when he was really useful. Maybe we should do that on a stream, to be honest, because then it will be a bit more interactive. Because sometimes it's tricky to tell. Oh, this fight! I remember this fight in the Crash. This fight was sick. It was hella difficult in Crash. When he does this ability in Crash, it was like insane. Ooh, Sephiroth almost died. Nah, not quite. I pulled DQ Nanaki banner. It helped me a lot. Dragon Quest Nanaki banner. Is that the one with the... Let me see, 1 second. And with this, I'm gonna say bye. Do you mean the one that was here? The limited one? Or... So, 1 second, let's have a look. Nanaki... I think I pull on it as well. Pirate Collar. Magical Heals Scars. Magic Attack Increase mid. Lightning Damage Increase. ATP gauge. Is this one? The reason Nanaki LB banner is quite good. He's getting better. Gren at least has a cool pirate weapon with easy AoE heals. But yeah, other than that, he sucks. Yeah, it's like Bahamut Rod. I have it OB10. Pirate Collar. And really good. Yeah, I have it OB6. I got it to OB6. And yes, it's fantastic because of the combo with the outfit, right? So he can do that. He can do magic attack super high, which is quite powerful in a way. Especially if we ever see, for example, right? Let's say that we see a banner with Sephiroth with a thunder weapon. And that is also magical. Then this guy will be sick. And also can do a Suna all. So definitely better than Lucia, but other than that, I don't know. Platinum Collar. Something really good about Red 13. Oh, I need to see the limit breaks. But in the past, he was better. He was good at dispelling physical attack up and a magic attack up. But I think many people can do that now. So actually, you convinced me in your video to get it. And it helped me carry Gilbalo. Yeah, so thank you. Thank you for saying that. Like, I do think it's a really good outfit. Yes, I do agree. Like, it's a good outfit and a good weapon. And I think the challenge is that... Yeah, I didn't want to go farther because second anniversary and so on and so forth. You don't want to see an unlikely limit break. I think I will see that tomorrow so that I'm not as scared. Well, I'm not gonna do this chore of leveling up every weapon, right? Because that will take me 17 hours. It's a slap in the face as usual. Yeah, honestly, like if we look at the units, I think worst unit for me is Glenn. Sid, it will be close to being really, really bad. Lucia, trash, absolute trash. Then after that, in a different tier, there is Kite Sith. In a different tier because he has haste, and I think in the same tier as Nanaki. So it's not the bottom for me. It will be just above these three: Sid, Glenn, and Lucia. Kite Sith and Nanaki on their own category. Then after that, probably Matt is... No, Matt is one step above, I think. And then on the same level as Angel, maybe. And then after that, you have a different category for Yuffie and Vincent. And maybe Cloud, actually. Well, Barret is shit as well. I don't know. Well, I need to think about this. I think that deserves a different session. And it's going to get late for me. So, as I always say, thanks a lot for coming. Thanks a lot for hanging around. Thanks a lot for watching. Wishing you all the best, not only on the game, but also outside the game. wishing you, sending you all the energies. Really appreciate your support. Really, really appreciate you hanging around with me. Deeply appreciate it. I don't say that enough, but honestly, thank you. Yeah, so until the next time, and yeah, wishing you all the best. Stay healthy, stay safe. See you.